Okay, now that we talked about your goals, I'm going to discuss a few more to make sure you're not missing any. Some examples of things you need to think about because you want these to be your heart's desire. Do you want to be able to steal away with your husband and go on a ski vacation or a beach vacation or to the mountains in the fall to see the leaves change sometime during the year? Do you want to be able to pay cash for your Christmas this year instead of going into next year in debt with credit? Do you want to be able to quit your job and stay home with your kids? Do you want to be able to have extra money for extra things in your life you want to do, like movies and going out to dinner? Do you want to have extra money to pay bills? Do you want a new car? Do you need a new car? Do you need new furniture? Do you want to be able to invest for your kids' college? Do you need to mend any relationships or tell someone you forgive them or ask someone to forgive you or say you're sorry to anyone at all by the end of the year? Do you need money to escape a bad situation by the end of the year? Do you need to be able to freely give? Do you need me time? Do you need to feel good about your health or your body? What do you want your income to look like? What do you want your family situation to look like? These are all goals. These are all heart's desires. So what I want you to write down, it's not just anything that your heart desires is what you want. I want you to write it down. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about why it's important. And it is important because each one of these goals have a burning why behind them. For example, I'll use mine again. Being closer to the Lord. Why? Because it makes me feel really good. I don't think I can get close enough. I already give him the glory and for my business and my family and my friends. And it's just I want to get closer. Superstar director. I want to be able to have confidence in that I achieved something, that I started it and I finished it. I want to be able to get an assistant because it will free me up from doing the labeling and the making the boxes pretty and the marketing and things that I do that I could actually pay someone else to do to give me more time with my family and my husband. And he doesn't have to stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning helping me label. I want to be able to hopefully buy a horse. Why? It's my life, love, and desire. At least by the end of the year, I want to be able to look at when I could actually do that. I want to be able to have $10,000 saved up in an account. Why? Because it makes me feel very secure. I want to be able to have me time. This is a really important why to me because I am a mom of 4. I have a great job on the side, a successful Cincy business on the side, and I homeschool. So I don't do anything for myself. If anything, I'll go get a haircut once or that every now and then. But I want to be able to go get a massage or something for myself once a month. I think it's important. It's something that will make me happy. I want to be able to have a giver's heart and be able to give freely when prompted by the Lord. Why? Because that gives me a satisfaction that I cannot even explain to you in words. Whenever one person can change someone else's life by something small, by giving, the chain reaction that occurs is so incredible. And it's great to watch. And it feels so good to be part of that. Like Heidi was talking about last year at convention with the power of one. It takes one person to start something so good. And I like to be part of that. I like to give. So these are some of my whys. But you need to write down all the whys for all your goals. And then you need to really look at the why that makes you cry. That's what the presentation's called. And the why that makes you cry should be something that is so heartfelt. It should move you beyond anything you've ever felt in your life. It should be that burning desire of why you want whatever it is out of your life. And to give you an example again, I never knew my why. I'm almost 40 years old, and I am just now figuring out. And I thank you guys. I praise the Lord for this. I thank my husband 10 times over for helping me be able to figure this out. I went to a seminar last week, and had to write down the goals, had to write down the whys, and decided I wanted to do this with you guys because it made such an impact with me. But my husband would always say to me, Shannon, what is this driving force behind you? What is this relentless thing you're doing with Cincy? Why won't you let up? Why do you keep going? Why are you full speed ahead? Well, I never knew how to answer that. I would always be like, oh, it's fun. It makes me feel good. I don't know. Well, now I know. And this is a part I kind of got emotional with on the phone, and I'm going to share it with you. because I said I would do this in the recording. But the reason that I have that burning desire, my why, is because I was told at a very young age, I guess you could say at 18, that I would never be anything. And I was told this for almost 10, 11 years straight. I would never be anything. You will be nothing. You will be nothing without a man in your life unless he gives it to you. You would never accomplish anything. And when you hear that every single day of your life, it really makes you think that you're nothing. And it doesn't make you set goals. It doesn't make you even understand what the passions of your heart are, because you don't understand it. Because like I told you earlier, if you let somebody else make plans for you, you're going to fall into their plan and you're not going to ever live your plan. And I didn't even know what mine was until just recently. Isn't that crazy? But so my why was that I just never thought that I could ever be anything. And when I would read those books like I was talking about earlier about visualizing with Joseph Prince, when I read that thing, I don't know, I guess about 6, 7 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, even though I was in a wonderful new relationship with the man of my life, I still was broken. I still was crippled by what this person did to me. And I could not understand, why do you set goals? Why do you have this passion for your life? I mean, I'm nothing. I can't set goals. I don't even know what I want in life. And it would really frustrate me because I could never wrap my brain around all these self-motivating books that Steve would read. And now here I am reading all these books and getting a lot out of it. But that's my why. My why is because I was told I would never be anything. I know I was not molested or raped or had a family that was killed in a fire, or I'm not like a cancer survivor, but that is my story. And there are a lot of you guys out there that have been told that you won't do anything, especially in Cincy. Why sell candles? Why do this? You guys, let me tell you, don't you let anyone tell you that you can't do anything. You can do anything that you want to do. I put my heart and my soul into this, and I made it happen. And I took a little bit of baby steps every day in order to make this happen. And that is what you can do, because your why is important. Your why that makes you cry right now, you should be really, really moved that, oh my gosh, I know what it is now, because that why will rock your world. So what needs to happen in order for us to accomplish these goals is by June 30th of this year, you need to have already taken little steps in order to to accomplish your goal at the end of the year. So if this was Cincy, you need to go ahead and say, okay, I want to have this many bookings. I want to have this many events. I want to have this many parties. I want to go ahead and get these business cards out. I want to go ahead and have these scents made. You need to go ahead and make a plan. And the easiest way to do it in a business is to say in the next 60 days. Instead of looking like all the way out to the end of the year, let's focus on the next 60 days. So if you want those bookings, open up your calendar right now, mark out the calendar days that will work for you and your family to actually go and have a home party. Or mark out the days that you will have some time to drop off a basket. And then get on Facebook, get on the phone, email your friends and tell them you have these dates. You want to have a party, you want to get your name out there, and you want to give them some free stuff. And fill those dates up. In the next 60 days, whatever you do will bring you closer to your goal for June 30th. If it's not with Cincy, then that is fine. I want you to take these tools and these skills and everything that I'm showing you right now and apply it in your life and go for it. And by June 30th, make some kind of headway in order to make that goal be accomplished at the end of the year. Okay? So how are we going to make this real? What I am proposing is that we're all going to make vision boards. And I don't know if you know what a vision board is, but at this seminar that I went to, it was incredible. These women brought in these vision boards and these men that had made them like a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.